So we'll start with page title. Now let me show you practically where exactly a page title will appear. Now let me go to Google and I search for buy furniture online. Okay. Now I just Google it. I go to Google and I just type buy furniture online. This page is, already know, it's called as SCRP. Okay, just a fact. Did you know Google is giving uh, uh, you can run unlimited ads on Google Shopping campaign soon. So you see the shopping ads you can run for free because of this pandemic that's going on. They're giving for free. I heard that it's for US. I don't know for India. So for US people, they are giving this for free. They can run as many ads they want. Shopping ads. Now coming back, I search for buy furniture online. This page is again, finally they changed the interface. Thank God. You see here, previously you used to see title, no? First this URL and then title. You remember that interface? First this title list, first URL used to come and then title used to come, and below that used to come this. Okay, leave it, no issues. No issues, guys. This page, guys, as of today's date is 22nd April 2020. It is back again. I don't know when they will change it back. Okay, so I just searched for buy furniture online. Guys, understand the concept. Now this is called as the SERP, the search engine result page. Okay, so you see here the first hyperlink, the blue colored text is called as the page title. The second one, the URL is also, the second one is called as the URL. It's also called as a permalink. The third one is called as the two lines you see here. This is called as a meta description or just description. Okay, I repeat again, title, URL, description. This is what you usually find in pretty much every page: title, URL, and description. Okay, these are called as site links. These are called as site links. It comes for PPC also, it comes for organic also. Usually these are generated automatically by Google, but still you can create a schema markup telling which pages you want to show in the SERP. Okay, but this is generated based on the most popular clicks that are coming in the web page. Okay, which pages of your top navigation menu are getting the most clicks? Based on that, this gets generated. This is automatic. Maybe like few years back, 4 years back, you had an option in Google Search Console. That option is not there anymore, but still you can achieve that through schema markup. Okay, now structure snippets, through that you can choose which menu you want or which pages you want. You can do that. Now I search for this. This is the schematics of a search engine result page. You see title, you see URL, and you see description. Now if you notice, I search for buy furniture online. Can you see here buy furniture online? Can you see here buy furniture online? You may be thinking, sir, it's not in the same line, but still guys, you have to understand, you don't have to keep it in the same line. If it's close to each other, this is absolutely fine. If the vertices are rearranged, that is fine. Okay, now you don't have to keep it exactly like this. Buy furniture online. Now can you see I search for buy furniture online? The title is optimized. If you see here, hometown perfectly optimized. Buy furniture online. Here again, buy wooden furniture online. Again, buy furniture online. Can you see this? They have perfectly optimized buy furniture online. I think they're all targeting short tail words. That's the reason they have optimized furniture online, furniture online, because they're targeting short tail words, 1 or 2 words keywords they're trying to rank. But now if I search for buy furniture online, still they have used in the page title. Okay, now you can check for pretty much every page. Okay, buy online at best prices. That's not a good page title. Okay, online furniture stores. Okay, furniture or store online. But you got the point here. I search for what? Now I search for a search term or a keyword which is having 6,600 per month search volume, and you can see the same thing optimized in the page. Now coming to the best practices when you are writing a page title. Now let me just go through them very quickly. Okay, so whenever you're writing a page title, now let me go to this. I'll write about page title. Coming to the best practices, it's anywhere from, actually we used to say 60 to 70 characters. Now it's become like 50 to 60 characters. So make sure you write between 50 to 60 characters, including spaces, hyphens, everything, special characters, everything. You cannot exceed 50 to 60 characters. Sir, what if I exceed? Guys, nothing happens. It shows like this: dot 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 dot. Can you see this? Nothing will happen, but don't overwrite it. Okay, just keep it within that characters. Use here and there a little bit exceeding is fine. Up to 70, 80 characters are absolutely fine. Now coming to the next aspect, next fact is begin with the keyword. Begin with keyword. Now which keyword you have to use? Your primary keyword. You have to use your primary keyword. Which is primary keyword here? The keyword which is having the highest search volume. This is my keyword list, and in this keyword list, having the highest search volume is this. This is the one that has to begin in the beginning, and afterwards begin with the keyword. Next one, you should end with your brand name. End with, let me just erase this. End with brand name. So your brand name is there. Make sure you use at the end. Now to show examples, now I'll go to here, buy furniture online. Usually if you scroll to this end, it will show, if I just I'll try to open it and show it to you. Usually they begin with the keyword and end with the domain name. I think all of, since Google changed their, can I see here? Okay, no, they're not, this is an ad. Now let me open it and show you here. Now here it shows dot dot. Here also they're showing dot dot dot. That's not a good thing. I'll go to the source code, guys. Control U. This is the source code of the page, of that page. Press Control U to go to the source code. Now press Control F and type title. T-I-T-L-E, title. I click enter. Now can you see here? Begin with the keyword. They are trying to rank for furniture online. They are trying to target wrong. They begin with the keyword, and can you see what are they ending with? Can you see this? Now the reason after India you're not seeing is because they've exceeded the character limit. Can you see this? If I go to this, can you see after India it's showing dot 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 here? Can you see in this box? Okay, so you see India, but actually this is what it is title: buy wooden furniture for home online in India, and hyphen. Can you see they have used Pepperfy? So begin with your keyword, end with your domain name. Now coming back, if you want to use separate, if you want to separate like separate words or sentences, now that's the next thing. What you do is use hyphens. Use hyphens. So if you notice here, can you see they have used hyphen here and hyphen here. Same thing in the SCRP also. If you notice here, can you see? I prefer to use, when I use hyphens, I don't use colon or comma or anything like that. I mean, I use hyphen, but certain times I use pipeline. Pipeline is a vertical line. Shift backward slash is a pipeline. I use pipeline, but I prefer to use hyphens. Okay, so that is the aspect. Use hyphens, and most preferably beginning letters caps. So the first letter of every word should be caps. Can you see? Buy furniture online, buy wooden furniture. You can accept the filling word, so you don't have to fill like in, the, of, all those stuff. You don't have to use, but you see all the beginning words. Forget about your high school English, whatever your teacher told you. Forget about that. They say use the beginning for caps in the first letter of the word only. Now you don't have to do that. So here we use it for every word. Okay, so this is what I write it for. Now coming back, let me teach you how to write it for that page. Okay, now go to your website, go to your pages, assuming you have a list of services that you want to offer. Okay, you have a list of services you want to offer. So my service name is here, what? Web design services. So I have created a page. I don't want to do that. Let me show you. Let me create from first for you. Okay, let me create a completely brand new page. Okay, so I'm going to do page, add new. So I want to rank a particular page. Okay, I'm going to create a page called as add new. Yeah, there you go. Now afterwards, here is where you give your page title. Say my service name is web design services. And afterwards, in the right top corner, this option called as publish it twice. And then I'll click on this home icon. So I'll add this page to the menus just to confirm I don't lose this page. So people can find it from the menus, appearance, menus. And afterwards, you should be able to find this page in the menu. If I add the page to the menu, it will be appearing. So this is my footer menu. Let me go to the header menu. I click select. I think this is a dummy page which I trashed. Now in the left side, you see web design services, a new page. I click on add to menu. And wherever you want to drag it, you can just drag it up and down. It's totally up to you. And I save it. Now this stuff I've already taught you in the beginning classes, guys. So I'll open a new tab. Now my page is there in the menu, but it's pretty empty. It's completely empty. There is no content. Okay, so web design services, here's my page. Okay, so I have done keyword research and my page is pretty empty, and the goal is to rank this page on the SCRP. Now I have created this page. Now let me start optimizing it. Now go to pages, all pages. So the first thing, what did they say? Now coming back here, best practices. You have to optimize page title. For that we use USTC, of course. Now these are the best practices. Begin with the keyword, end with the domain name, use hyphens or brand name. Next, beginning letter caps. And most important thing is, please don't copy it. You should not have duplicate titles. Which means multiple pages of your website should not have same title tags, and you cannot copy titles from others. Don't copy. I said don't. Okay, forgot. Okay, don't copy titles from others. You can get inspired from them. If I'm writing for furniture, I can Google and see how well they are writing. Can you see this? This is a certain time I see these guys have copied each other or something like that. Certain times. Now, can you see here? Buy wooden furniture for home online. Buy wooden furniture for home online. It's, I don't know who copied from whom. I don't want to judge it, but you should not do that. Not a best practice. You should use your creativity. Think about it. Write something in a better way than others. There's always something called as, what is that called as? Forgot that actual word. There is always something called a scope for improvement. No? At the end of your engineering report, you do that. What further can be improved? Something like that. You should be able to take inspiring ideas and you should be able to improve. Now, coming back, how to write it. Now, I have my keyword list here. So I'll write my keyword tag here first and then I'll add it there. Okay. Now, let me go through all the keywords. I see top web development, top design, top web development companies, web design. I see all these keywords here. So let me do one thing. Okay, web design company in Bangalore. Okay, perfect. So let me see how well I can write here. So and explain how I've written what was running in my mind also. Okay, I say best web design company in Bangalore and see web development company. I see web responsive web developers, web development companies. Okay, I can use companies, but and design and development company. Very good, actually. Perfect. Now I say best web design. I'll say I don't want to put and, I'll put an ampersand and best web design and development company in Bangalore. Now let me tell you what I'm going through. So let me see the first one. Now, if possible, what I will write is I will not say web, I will say website. I'll tell you why. Now, this is what I will write if I am writing for this company or for this page. Best web design and development company in Bangalore. Now, let me show you how many keywords I've optimized. What is the first one? I didn't optimize services. So there's no point of services. Now, web design company in Bangalore. Can you see in website, web is there? Web design company in Bangalore. Guys, just keep in mind, you don't have to put exact those words in that exact order. Google is way too smart. They will understand, but make sure the words are close to each other. Okay, so when website, web is covered, that's the reason I'm going to put website. Okay, because web design, website development, both are same. Now I covered this keyword is used. Next one, best web design company in Bangalore. Best web design company in Bangalore. Second keyword is optimized. Web designers I have not used. There's no there. Best web designing is not used. I've used design, not designing. Now let me check this one. Best web development company in Bangalore. Best web development company in Bangalore. Three keywords are optimized. Again, can I see best web development company in Bangalore? This is just Bangalore, in Bangalore. Again, same thing. Best web development company in Bangalore. Now, best web design company in Bangalore. Best website design. See, best website design company in Bangalore. Now, this is how you optimize, guys. I have seen certain smart people, I don't know what to say, they write like this. They write web design company. They put a hyphen. They say web development company and company, and like this they write website design agency. I know they are trying to optimize. This is keyword stuffing, this is keyword optimizing. Now one is, this is human readable. Okay, but this is written for search engines, whereas I have written for search engines and also I've written mainly for visitors point of view. Okay, the reason I've used best is, I know you may be thinking, sir, where is the keyword which you told? Now, the reason I've used the best is, guys, keyword, the word best and the word top is a keyword modifier. Now, whenever a person is searching for the word like best or top or coupons or offers or discounts, I'm not telling to use discounts and all in the title beginning, mainly the word best and top. Whenever someone is searching, they are psychologically is about to convert, which means that's what it says, which means they're about to take their wallet out and do the payment. Now, you don't search for the best smartphones to buy in 2020 unless you're really looking to buy immediately. No, I'm not telling you will buy immediately, but psychology says that you're more likely to convert now. Okay, so that's the reason I'm optimizing, because I believe I am the best web developer. I offer the best services for my clients. I'm not saying in the world. I want to offer the best services for my clients. at the prices what I can able to afford. So that is the reason I have put the word best. Okay, but the keyword is almost optimized. Now like this I can check. Now let me check what and all are optimized. Now this one, this one, this one. Now this one is optimized. Developers is not optimized. Let me check this one. Best website development company in Bangalore. Best website development company in Bangalore. Optimized. E-commerce I've not optimized anywhere, so I'll not be choosing that. Leading I've not optimized. Responsive no. Top 10 no. So still I can optimize somewhere here and there. Best web design and top development. No, it's not good. It doesn't look professional. Guys, don't stuff them. It should be human readable only. Okay, top web development I've not optimized. Web design agency, website, web design and development company. It's 0 search volume, but still it is optimized. Web design and is not there, but ampersand is there, but almost same. Okay, web design and development company in Bangalore optimized. Web design and development in Bangalore optimized. Web design development company optimized. So web development company is optimized. Web development in Bangalore. Web development in Bangalore optimized. Okay, so can you see how many keywords I've just optimized already? Okay, website design and development company optimized. Website design and development in Bangalore. Okay, is optimized, guys. Just to check, it has been optimized. Just keep on checking. Services is not optimized. Website design company in Bangalore optimized. Now can you see this? Now website design in Bangalore optimized. Website development company is optimized. Now let me highlight this. Just let me choose some random color. Okay, so it is done, including my first one. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 keywords in the list is just optimized in the title itself, and you can't, and it's completely human readable. It doesn't look like written for some search engine bot. It's written for humans in the first place, and also I've optimized 17 keywords. Now the same thing, since my keywords were here, I'm writing it. Don't leave it here. Go back to your page. Okay, go back to your page. This is the page. That page is completely empty. I know that. Don't worry about that. We'll start building as we go. So I'll edit this page. Okay, web design services. I'm going to edit this page. Okay, so once I edit, you have to scroll down. Okay, so you have to scroll down. Now here you'll be seeing this box called as Yoast SEO. In this box, you have two options. One is for mobile result, one is for desktop. I usually start writing for desktop point of view. This is what it appears. In the future, when Google crawls this page, it's what appears. Now you remember, I click on title, URL description. I click on this, click on the title box, title tag. Now can you see title, slug, and description? Now you know why it's a title, because in Yoast configuration it's your title, and also you remember this is the title what I've given. That's the same thing. It has been taken here. Now, but still I don't want it, guys. Why I'm telling this is, by any chance you miss that step, if you don't write it for some page, automatically it will be taken. But I still recommend you to write it. So here I'm going to delete this now, because if I forget that will be taken, but still I'm writing it, I'm going to paste it here, and afterwards end with the company name. This is what I told. No, begin with the keyword, end with the domain name, beginning letter caps, hyphen are the best separators. There you go. And then update this page. Update this page. Now come to the front end of the website. Just click on this permalink option. Guys, if you're using classic editor, just below the title only you see the permalink there. You can click on that. Now can you see, guys, this is an empty page, totally agreed. But if you see the title tag is optimized, web design and development company in Bangalore. The next time Google bot crawls this page in the SCRP, something what I've written there will be shown like this in the SCRP, but it's not immediately. But if you want to do it immediately, you have to do it through Google Search Console. Fetch is there. Google Fetch, immediately you can fetch. Within 5 minutes, your bot will come, crawl and index and show it in the SCRP. That also you can do. But as of now, it's not required because it's a completely empty page. There's no point of crawling a blank page. If you have written really content, you can crawl it. All the steps. Now you just go to that page. Okay, scroll down, find Yoast SEO box. Can you see Yoast SEO box? You should be seeing that box. You have to just edit, not edit with Elementor. No, you should not edit with Elementor. See, I'm not edited with Elementor. Just edit, scroll down, you see this Yoast box. Scroll down, you see this box. No need to put keyword, focus keyword and all. Don't worry about it. It generates a lot of questions that you can't even do it. Okay, but trust me, follow my system. You should definitely get good results. Okay, click on it. Okay, and no need to put it. No need. Focus keywords are nothing to do with it. Just add it here. And this is how you write it for the title. and then click on update, and if you come to the front end, it will be shown in the title bar. If you want, you can check in the source code, press Ctrl U, and press Ctrl F and type title. Can you see here? This is the title tag that I have written for this page. Can you see this? This is the title tag. Similarly, you can check title tag for any of your pages. Can you see title tag for, yeah, you have to delete it and you have to write it. Can you see I have deleted that. But if you leave it as it is, whatever you have given as the page title will be taken as a title. Okay.